Birdman talking about another content creator that doesn't seem to like Deborah Wilson getting roles. Go figure.
Deborah Wilson, the longest original member of Mad TV, has recently come under scrutiny on the internet. No, she didn't perform a racist gesture. No, she didn't rug pull people with a meme coin. No, she didn't sleep with someone underage at an elusive billionaire's island. Those are all things the current administration is accused of. No,
Good jab.
Deborah is guilty of doing her job a little too well. You see, recently, Hideo Kojima released a 10-minute trailer for his upcoming game, Death Stranding 2, and Deborah had the audacity to be cast in that game by Hideo Kojima and the gall to appear in that trailer for about 4 seconds. This insidious behavior, of course, sent anti-woke loser champions like Endymion into a tizzy.
Oh my God, enough of this woman being in everything, man. What the fuck? 10-minute trailer and this dipshit finds the few seconds with a black woman to complain about when Troy fucking Baker is also in this trailer and he's in way more games than Deborah. That's very true. Troy Baker be every fucking where. Troy Baker is everywhere. 434 credits on 253 games. Jesus Christ.
With him exclaiming, "Oh my God, enough of this woman being in everything, man." See, the problem is that Deborah Wilson is too good at acting, so she gets cast in a lot of projects. Too many projects, according to some. Like this guy who thinks we all have had enough of black women. I mean, who hasn't? Am I right?
We'll continue.
8% of video game protagonists? That's entirely too much. They only make up 1, 2, 3, 7% of the population. That means they are overrepresented by 1%. That's one too many. Sure, she may be really good at the job, but she isn't super hot, so she shouldn't be cast in 63 video games, of which her likeness has only been used 8 times. Remember, 8%, but only 7% of the population? 63 video games, and she shows her face in 8 of them? That's almost 13%. And 13% is a little too much. But 13, now we're talking. Am I right, Gino?
We're moving on, Nicole.
But anti-woke tap dance, champion Atreus tells us that we have a black and bald bitch problem, so let's hear what he has to say.
We have a black and bald bitch problem?
Okay, we got a dastardly, I don't even know if that's a word. I heard it somewhere. White people, you said it first. I took it from you. I don't know what that is. I don't, it's a problem, okay?
I agree. We do have a problem. And no, it's not the gouty cowboy hat with the dingy t-shirt or the USB microphone held to the boom arm with Velcro scrunchies.
Oh my God, I'm dead. Bro, that shit, no. Bro, get you the fucking adapter, bro. Yeah, him being black just does not help. Fam, this is petty. This is actually insane. I have that microphone too. And I believe it has an adapter for you to screw onto the silver piece that he doesn't have right there. Like or maybe his the thing broke. He probably got something that's broke, but this is a fool. You should have replaced that. This is actually crazy. I would be hiding that shit out of the camera, cause that's insane. The Coonan is gonna be immaculate. Yeah, you already know.
It's the fact that we can't see your ISOM comic book due to the glare. You need to proudly display poorly rated comic books by other anti-woke groups. Can't see
Bro, I can't believe this microphone.
Or the USB microphone held to the boom arm with Velcro scrunchies. It's the fact that we can't see your ISOM comic book due to the glare. You need to proudly display poorly rated comic books by other anti-woke champions, not hide them behind the physics of light. Come on, bro. Be better.
We have a problem in gaming right now.
That
where there is
shit
one
bogus,
specific
bro.
actress that is constantly being recycled over and over and over and over again.
Cynthia Erivo? I mean,
it's just funny because I said this about like Chris Pratt and Chris Evans. Like when they was getting all these, like when Chris Pratt was Mario, which I will admit I could live with. I lived with Chris Pratt as Mario. Chris Evans as Buzz Lightyear. That was actually not bad too. But them niggas is getting casted in every fucking thing. And I just felt like there's more people that could do these type of roles. Like give these roles to actual voice actors. They're actors that use their face and likeness in a lot of shit. I feel like there's a lot of voice actors that only do voice acting. One being Deborah Wilson. She's for the most part, exclusively doing voice acting. And I know a lot of them look for work for a lot. So I just feel like the actors that use their likeness more, Keep doing that shit. You already get casted in hella roles with your likeness. In voice acting, I'm certain don't pay as much. So I just felt like voice actors should get more opportunities, which is why Troy Baker gets a lot of roles and Deborah Wilson gets a lot of roles. And I'm like, damn, Troy being everything, but it ain't like I'm sick of Troy Baker being casted for everything. And the funny thing about this is, like he just said, Deborah's face isn't even in half of the shit that her voice is in. Her face is only being shown so many times when she gets the roles.
I haven't seen her in any video games, but she is on the thumbnail, so this must be true.
She's in everything. She's in every game. She's voice acting everything. And I don't know how she's constantly getting jobs, because there's not one single character that she's done where anybody champions as like, oh my God, my favorite character.
I thought Cynthia was pretty good in Wicked, and she was my favorite character in that movie. I feel called out, is what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? She's been in like games where you're like, okay, I mean, like she's there and, that's it. We don't care. But with the recent revealing of Death Stranding 2, which nobody cares about.
I know, right? Only 1.8 million views in 2 days? That pales in comparison to your spirit and intellect. Yes, pales in comparison to your insight. Numbers don't matter. Feelings over statistics, I always say.
She's in that shit too. Why? Okay? And the conversation around it has stirred up some things. And we got to talk about it. So before we do, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Okay, there's something going on with the algorithm, and we need all of your support. Okay,
dude, that's what I'm saying. You made the anti-woke thumbnails, and you're hitting all the anti-woke talking points. Why the hell is the algorithm hating on you? You're making the same content as other content creators. Why isn't YouTube rewarding your hard work with the views you clearly deserve? The Matrix is obviously attacking you, bruh.
So here it is, okay? Endymion put out a tweet after it was revealed that Deborah Wilson, I believe that's what her name is. Hold on, let's look her up really quick. Let's make sure that's actually her name. Matter of fact, I don't want to get rid of that because that's actually part of our story. So I'm going to come here. There she is. Deborah Wilson, okay? American actress and comedian, okay? Does anybody know any of her jokes?
Well, yeah. She was on Mad TV, and she was pretty good on the show.
Whitney screws up the classics.
What the worm feel now? Drugs, person run.
Listen as Whitney screws up your favorite classics over and over again.
Who told you to stop the music? Who told you to stop? Bitch, who's
Fam, I miss Mad TV. Mad TV was so good. Like, I can't believe SNL has been going on for this long and Mad TV just got the boot. I don't know what happened. Like, I loved Mad TV. I never got into SNL, but I hate that. Man, I love Mad TV. I might have to get those on Blu-ray or something. If that's an option.
I'm just smoking on the dock of the bay.
But yeah, who has even seen that clip? It's only been viewed 1.2 million times. But see, it took 15 years to get to that 1.2 million, right? You earned your 400 views the right way. And you probably thought comedian meant stand-up comedian. I can see how you got them confused.
Do you still
they
watch
don't have
SNL,
comedian
Nicole?
in the name. Very common mistake.
62 years old, don't know, like, why is this woman, like, constantly in our face? Okay, so let's come back. Endymion says, oh my God, enough of this woman being in everything, man. And I concur. I mean, like, she's literally in everything. I'm tired of seeing the bitch. It's annoying.
Yeah, she's literally in everything. I just streamed Split Fiction, and she wasn't in that, but she does appear in literally every other game. Astrobot just won Game of the Year, and I didn't see her in that one, but her being in literally everything is kind of annoying. Speaking of Game of the Year, she was definitely not in any of the last 10 Game of the Year winners, but her face grinds my gears for some reason. I totally feel you, dog.
And we have this problem in Hollywood right now called blackballed bitch syndrome. I don't know what the fuck you niggas is on between Jodie Turner, Cynthia Erivo, and this bitch. Like, what is up with y'all?
Right? Like, who the hell finds this attractive? Damn. I see what y'all were saying about her playing Storm.
Y'all don't want to put no attractive black women in anything. But you get these blackball bitches that's like fucking queer and shit, and you want to tell me there's no agenda? Stop it.
Wait, Jodie is queer?
Bro.
We have to let her ex-husband know this information. Oh, that's why it's ex-husband. Damn, bro, you're thinking in 4D. So that's why Deborah and her husband split up, because she's queer and the agenda took precedence. See, these women were obviously closeted and dated and married men to hide the fact that they liked women on the low, like Cynthia. See, I'm on your wavelength, bro. Gamma. That's why I'm green.
You had this person respond, so first y'all hate DEI, but here's a woman that has proven time and time again that she is an excellent actress and great at doing video game roles. That's the reason she keeps getting roles. I thought y'all cared about Mary. Nigga.
I wonder what he finna say, but that's the argument. Y'all wanna, it's literally about if you're black or a woman or gay, they don't want you involved, period. Stop acting like you give a fuck. That's a good argument. He said, she's proven she has the merit. She gets the opportunities and you're still complaining. What the fuck?
First of all, I would challenge that. First of all, let me come back. I would challenge that. Where was a great acting performance? Just
the world. This is Trump's DEI free world, Nicole. That's what it is. This is what America. This is what America wanted. Everybody's shitting on everybody that looks like them.
Because she's been in everything doesn't mean her acting is superb.
Right? She
What?
was hired over 60 times by many different casting directors, but that doesn't mean she has talent.
Oh my God.
They hired her because she did a good Whitney Houston impression. Like, who can't do that? I mean, I can't, and you probably can't either, but like, there has to be other women that can. And she probably
These
beat them out in an
arguments.
audition because who the hell is writing roles with Deborah Wilson in mind? But that doesn't mean she's good at her job. She's just getting jobs because.
Have you ever heard of the term industry plant? Nobody knows where this bitch came from. Nobody knows where this.
Just called Deborah Wilson an industry plant, bro. Because I don't know how old this nigga is. He looks like he should be around my age, so he should know what Mad TV is. And all he's probably going off of is seeing her recently, and because her face has been in quite a few games in the past like 3-ish years. We've seen her face more, but she's been doing voices for decades. And you're saying she's an industry plant? Bro, she's 62 years old. Who gets an industry plant that's 62? That don't even make no fucking sense.
Bitch is known for nothing.
I mean, I know her from Mad TV, but I wasn't watching for her, of course. My favorite character is Miss Swan.
I mean the man who robbed this place today.
Okay.
I mean, we used to be in school, or when we was that's why we used to troll when we was younger. We used to be like no matter what somebody say, we used to be like, he looking like a man. If you didn't want to respond to what they say, you'd be like, he looking like a man. Maybe he's 25. I don't know. He could be younger. The facial hair be throwing me off, so that's what I don't be knowing. I didn't have that much facial hair when I was younger, so I don't know. But so yeah. Anyway, let's hear Miss Swan.
What did he look like?
Yeah, okay, she look like a man.
Look like a man.
See? She definitely needs to be in voice roles.
Oh God.
Outside of Family
like
Guy.
a man.
And Power Rangers. And Beetleborgs. And Robot Chicken. And
She's just in shit. For what? What is she good at? What did she do?
What do
How did she earn this
you mean?
role?
She's a voice actress and she's great at it. What the fuck is he talking about? Did he, I wonder before he made this video, did he take time to look at anything that she's done? It'd be different. He'd be like, man, I saw her in Star Wars. I saw her in Rockay City. I think she was in that. I think she was in Wolfenstein as well. And it was like, yeah, I saw her a few of these games. Like, what else has she done? And then you'll see that she's in like 80-something games or whatever the fuck the number is.
She's just in shit.
this man is asking the real questions. What the hell does she do besides get cast after auditioning really well? Is that like the only criteria for voice acting, being a good voice actor? What kind of shit is that?
Right.
Wokeness. That's what kind of shit that is.
Nobody can point to a single performance from this woman and say, yeah, that's a great actress. Not one, okay?
So they did
What?
nominate her for a British Academy Game Award last year for her performance in Star Wars Jedi Survivor. But A, she's not British, so it doesn't count. And B, she was only nominated. She didn't win, which makes her a loser. Unlike my boy Atreus here. Facts.
But that's not even the point. The point is that we're tired of seeing
was a
her.
weak
And people
point.
said the same thing
I
about
don't know why Birdman shouldn't have included that because that was a bad point. She didn't win no award, so it makes it look like she's not that good. But she's usually always in some type of supporting role. But she's very good at what she does. Like I can't recall her being a main role in anything. But regardless, everybody's position isn't to be the main role of everything. She's a great supporting voice actress. That's what she does. She does it extremely well. I've never seen her give a bad performance in any of her games.
what is it, Oscar Isaac.
A
People
Rose.
are saying the same thing about what's the dude's name playing he was the Mandalorian and now he's like
Pedro
Mr. Fantastic.
Pascal. Yeah, Pedro Pascal's been getting a lot of roles too. I wish they kept the last Nicole, the Birdman he's good. I watch everything he makes. Like he's good at this shit. He's a voice actor too, so You know, he knows how to get into a character. So, but Pedro, I wish they didn't switch him out for Mr. Fantastic. The Mr. Fantastic from the Multiverse of Madness, I was happy to see a new face, and he looked like him. Pedro, I mean, to be fair, Mr. Fantastic doesn't have a set look over like all his renditions. He hasn't had this look that you can expect. But I really like the guy that they had for Mr. Fantastic in the Multiverse of Madness. Granted, this is a different universe, so they probably had to get somebody else, but I didn't want Pedro. I'm sure he'll be fine, but I just didn't want him.
Fantastic. Why can I not remember this nigga's name?
Pedro Pascal. And yeah, I see where you're going with that. Pedro was in 5 movies in 2024. Deborah was in 5 games in 2024. Yeah, I get it. I mean, we only saw her face in Suicide Squad, and the other 4, she was basically unrecognizable. But yeah, 1 is too many. If we go back to 2023.
Oh, I didn't know she's Ursula. And see, I didn't even know Deborah Wilson's Ursula from fucking Speedstorm.
In 7 games. And out of those, her likeness was used twice. Yeah, that's right. 2 out of 7. Those other 5 games, they don't even count because these 2 matter the most. One of those was the game she was nominated for, so that's important, right? And the other one was Forspoken, a game that didn't even sell, because of the wokeness. And don't even make me go back to 2022 and point out how in the 4 games she was in that year, none of them resembled her, but like she was definitely in those games. I'm so sick of seeing her 3 times in 3 years.
I said, nigga, get the fuck out of here. The gripe is that everyone is sick of seeing her ass. Nobody gave a fuck about her acting. That shit ain't good enough to compensate for the fact that she's not appealing to look at. And that's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, this is such an incel take. Like, she's not appealing to look at, so why is she getting casted? What the fuck is this? This is the weirdest shit I've ever heard. We don't want to see you unless you're attractive. What the hell is, what?
It's a fact.
That is a fact that a 62-year-old woman is not appealing to look at. I mean, I can't get off to Seer Junda, a character that's not exactly supposed to provide titillation, but you know what I mean? We are in space, for Christ's sake. Where the space hoes at? Super witty, big titty space kitty? Y'all played that game on Newgrounds back in the day. Stop pretending it was just me.
Niggas want to come at me with that bullshit, talking about
that was a bit of a reach. She was not attractive in that role. I don't know why he just pulled that.
Oh, he wants to have sex with a video game character.
Yeah, that's right. We do want to have sex with video game characters.
People respond better to more attractive people. That's a fact, okay? He responds. He doubled down about wanting to fuck a video game character. Somebody point out where in my tweet that I said I wanted to fuck a video game character.
Oh, we don't want to fuck a video game character? I mean, not even Eve?
Oh, nigga, you gay.
I mean, look, there's nothing wrong with being attracted to a video game character. Pan Am from fucking Cyberpunk, fuck, Pan Am was bad. Like, it's not like this. Most of the time they're based off real people. It does like it's nothing wrong with wanting to be with being attracted to somebody in a video game because shit, they look like real people. But regardless, it's the fact that y'all pretending as if you're not basically insinuating that for somebody to have a role in a video game, they got to be good to look at for you when attractiveness is subjective in the first place.
Jesus Christ, bro. Look at this fucking clown, bro. Look at this fucking clown. Look at this fucking clown. Another retarded ass music producer that nobody in the black community knows.
Every Marvel rival character's right. I don't think any of them are unattractive.
A part-time Twitch streamer that nobody's heard of.
Yeah, you tell him, Atreus. And when you get your Twitch off the ground and pass him in Twitch followers, he's going to look back at this video and be mad as hell.
That's crazy. Like, he really just came at him for his Twitch following when... and clearly he uses his page because he was live 3 days ago from when this was taken. So he uses Twitch and that guy uses Twitch, and yet his Twitch is more...
producer that nobody in the black community
successful.
Needs. For the record, nigga. Oh, part-time Twitch streamer that nobody's heard of.
Yeah, you tell him,
nobody's
Atreus.
heard of.
And when you get your Twitch off the ground and pass him in Twitch followers, he's going to look back at this video and be mad as hell.
But yeah, we have a blackball business problem in Hollywood right now. I don't know what it is. Like, they refuse to put any attractive women in anything. It's just blackball bitches that scissor each other.
Yep. I didn't see that.
And then he's just making them gay? Like, I don't think Deborah's ever, when her likeness was used, I don't know if she's ever been a gay character. Why are you saying that?
ever do that, but I definitely believe that's what happened because you said it. I have no reason to distrust anything you say. Who would lie while wearing a cowboy hat indoors? Unless their lineup wasn't crispy, but I know you do it for the style and I respect it.
Unless their lineup wasn't crispy.
Here's the attractiveness halo. The attractiveness halo is a cognitive bias that causes people to attribute positive personality traits to attractive people.
Aw, snap, my boy brought out the Google facts for you mofos. Yes, this is a cognitive bias, things that we should definitely nurture because who needs rationality anyway? What has being rational ever done for me besides literally all of scientific discovery, medicine, food, technology? Besides all that, biases are exactly what we need, and it's why society is so great right now.
Attractiveness and beauty. Okay, more attractive people elicit more positive first impressions. This is an effect that This is called the attractiveness halo. I'm sorry, and it is shown when judging those with more attractive faces, bodies, or voices. Moreover, it yields significant social outcomes, including advantages to attractive people in domains as far-reaching as romance, friendships, family relations, education, work, and criminal justice. Physical qualities that increase attractiveness include youthfulness, symmetry, averageness, masculinity in men, and femininity in women. Positive expressions and behaviors also raise evaluations of a person's attractiveness. Cultural, cognitive, evolutionary, and overgeneralization explanations have been offered to explain why we find certain people attractive, whereas the evolutionary explanation predicts that the impressions associated with the halo effect will be accurate. The other explanations do not. Although the research evidence does show some accuracy, it is too weak to satisfactorily account for the positive responses shown to more attractive people.
That's okay. That's okay. You weren't the guy that liked to be called on to read in class, but we all understood your point. I mean, the last part you read kind of contradicted you, but who's perfect? Who's perfect? Not Deborah Wilson, that's for sure. And that just means we shouldn't treat her with respect because we aren't attracted to her. It's science. You just read it.
The simple fact of the matter is more attractive people get more positive results. It is what it is. It's a fact.
But I feel like it would be really unnatural for like basically especially like a story game. You know, with Marvel Rivals, it's kind of different. You're not there to be. It's just different. But like if a game like Death Stranding or something, or a game like Star Wars Jedi Survivor, if like every single character was just this drop dead gorgeous person, it wouldn't even feel real. It would just feel weird. It would feel like it's pandering. And that would feel more, that would be some DEI shit. Like, yeah, fuck the talent of the actresses or whatever. Make them as fine as fuck. Like, all of them got to be fine and get the best looking women. That shit wouldn't even feel like a real world. And they want to make you, in certain games, it's not that you want to feel like you're really in it, but you want a level of believability. And in the real world, everybody isn't drop dead gorgeous.
It's a fact. That's why, let me see. That's why nobody wants to be this bitch.
I just find it, I also, like I said, I think it's just crazy. Like, y'all you're picking on black women, and then you're picking on black bald women for whatever reason, that they're getting roles. And then these are women that actually prove that they have talent, and you're still complaining while yelling about DEI is about getting black, gay, and females for roles because they're not qualified. Yet when they are, you still bitching about them because now they're not attractive enough. Y'all want DEI at this point. Give me the fine women despite how good at they are at the job. I just want them to look good. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Nobody wants to be this bitch.
Exactly. Who the hell wants to be a world-famous movie star and singer in one of the biggest films of last year, a working Broadway actor on 22 different TV shows, nominated for 59 awards and won 20? Like, I'd much rather be on YouTube with a microphone that I can't properly attach to a boom arm. At least then I'd have...
He usually isn't like, he damn near was sarcastic from the very beginning to the very end of that video. And that's not, I haven't seen him do that before. That was pretty fucking funny. That was funny.